The Los Angeles Chargers. Not a terribly low overall team, but no 90 overalls. Of course, I'm not saying we have a lot. We only have two. But how is Justin Herbert not a 90 overall at this point in his career? So we're 2 games ahead of the Armadillos. We tied them on the season. They overtook the Texans thanks to us beating Houston. This is an interesting playoff picture right now. We've got the 4 division leaders, the Browns, who'd have to bye, then us, then the Broncos, then Miami, who's only leading their division by 1 game at 5-4. The Browns are ahead by 2 games. The Broncos are ahead by 3. So pretty much that's the only non-competitive division right now. It's going to be really tough for the Chargers or Chiefs to somehow take that from the Broncos. But it's actually kind of fun to see the Broncos be good. I don't think we play them. I think we just play. Wait, no. We played the. Yeah, we do play the Broncos. We have to. Yeah, we do. So we play the entire AFC. I was like, hold on, because we're playing the Chargers. I know we play the Chiefs, and we've played the Raiders, so we definitely have to play the Broncos. Listen, man, before we get into this 3-game away stretch, which I think is a chance for us to lose like 2 of these. So let's say we go 1-2 here. I think we need to win. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. We need to go like 4-1 in this stretch, because I think there's a chance we lose 2 of these 3 games right here. So if we went 4-1 and then 1-2, that make us 5-3, and that's 12-4, which I think will give us the division. So just go 6-3 in our next 9 games, and actually let's just say for the rest of the season, let's go 7-3. That's the division. The Armadillos are not going to end the season with only 1 loss. I doubt that. So just lose at max 3 more games, and I think we're good. But the Chargers are in a tough spot. They're very far behind in their division. It might just be because they have a terrible defense. 81 overall. That's like that's a terrible defense right there. Okay, the stream is running, so I can officially start actually doing things. We're through 8 games, so we're going to check the schedule. I mean, the stats. Also, St. Louis plays the Raiders. That should be a win for them. And then Texans, Colts. The loser of that game might be cooked, because this is a very competitive division. 1 loss matters a lot, which is why it's kind of a big deal that we somehow squeezed out that win over Houston. Because no matter if you think we deserve that win or not, the fact is we got it. But stats and awards, they have yearly awards already. MVP is going to Bo Nix right now. Coach of the Year is going to me. Come on, I need that. I need to outwin. Why are the Browns coach so low? He's like... So we're one of the older coaches in here. All these guys seem pretty new. Except for Reed Morris, John Harbaugh, and Peter Gaffney. Anyway. Of course, Offensive Player of the Year once again is finna go to Christian Kirk. Defensive Player of the Year is actually going to be Baker again. So far, that's pretty cool. Offensive Rookie of the Year. I don't think we have an Offensive Rookie who's getting a lot of play time. It's just Candidate, who's somehow second with his 2 touchdowns. Defensive Rookie of the Year looks like it's going to be Taylor Sparks. He's been a very consistent player. Well, I wouldn't say... I think recently he has, in the last 4 or so games, he had his best game last week. Yeah, we're throwing too many picks right now, so we're not even on the list for best QB. Best running back, Spears is injured, so he's going to be falling down this board. Best receivers, of course, freaking Christian Kirk. We don't have a guy on this list either. Best offensive lineman goes to Tevin Jenkins at this point, which is insane because I'm not planning on re-signing him. We don't have a best D lineman. We don't have the best D lineman. Best linebacker looks like it's going to be Baker. Best DB, we don't really have anyone with a ton of picks this year. And best kicker, come on, Aubrey's only like 5 on that list? Hold on, let me go to kicking stats first, because I could have sworn we've hit a ton of kicks with him. 16 of 19 is only good enough for 84%. I mean, all of his misses are from 50 plus, though. He has not missed a kick from below 50. He's 4 of 7 from there. He's hit like 2 or 3 game-winning field goals this season. Give him some credit. Anyway, Greg Groves. 2,318 yards, only completing 54% of his passes, 18 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Hey, listen, man, this is still his 2nd year of his career. Don't judge Greg Groves too early. he's likely to throw for more yards, more touchdowns, and more interceptions than last year. But that's definitely interesting. Tyjae Spears won't be playing for the next 3 games, but in his first 8, he earned 126 carries for 629 yards and 2 touchdowns. While Donald Reynaud, who will be starting for the next 3 weeks, 32 carries for 169 yards, 5.3 yards for carry and a touchdown. Our leader in rushing touchdowns is still Greg Groves with 3 rushing touchdowns, 4 fumbles. Quincy Russell leading us in both yards and TDs with 554 and 7. Our leader in receptions goes to Ian Crocker with 32, which is 9 more than second place. 500 yards, which is second, and 3 touchdowns, which is second. Marvin Mims, 23 receptions for 376 yards and 2 touchdowns, which is solid, but when you compare it to last year, he ended up with 969 yards. I'm not saying he's really worse, because he's not really playing worse, it's just he's gotten less targets and therefore less catches. But, dude, Marvin Mims is a solid player for us every year. He's kind of like Amari Cooper, but except from Patriots franchise, except he didn't give Quincy Russell superstar or anything, and he also joined later in the franchise. He joined season 3, I think. Yeah, season 3. Candidate, 13 receptions, 210 yards, 2 touchdowns. Reynaud, 17 for 207 in that 181-yard touchdown. Also a touchdown for Burks and 2 for Tyjae Spears. Our leader in sacks allowed is a guy who hasn't even started in every game, but he's played a lot of downs. He's played barely less downs than Tyler Guyton this year. Guerrero's been our most consistent lineman. He's played 484, which that should be more than Groves maybe, because if it is, that means he's definitely never got hurt. Yeah, it is more than Groves, because he's also on, I think, some of the kickoffs and the PAT attempts and the field goals. But yeah, Guerrero stayed healthy. Him and Guyton have the second most sacks allowed. It's weird because Latham still hasn't been as good. He's been better than last year, but he still hasn't been very good. But he's only allowed 1 sack, so I guess I can't complain too much. So far, the defensive player of the year is Jerome Baker with 63 tackles, leads the team. 15 tackles for loss, which is really 10 and 5 sacks. He has 10 tackles for loss and 5 sacks. 2 picks, 3 deflections, and a forced fumble. He's been all around great. Our second place in tackles is actually the rookie Taylor Sparks, along with 4 tackles for loss, a sack, an interception, and 4 deflections. I didn't know DeAndre Powell had so many, with 46 tackles, 8 TFLs, a sack. L'Jarius Sneed, 42 tackles, 2 interceptions. Jamel Dean, 41 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, a pick, and 9 deflections. Monty Hooker still getting a solid amount of tackles, 1 TFL. Our leader in sacks is Lucas Van Ness with 6.5, and then Hutchinson with only 5. He's been hurt though. I think he missed either 2 or 3 games. This man's still 28 years old. He seems like he's getting a little bit worse every year though. And we don't have any crazy interception numbers. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're averaging an interception per game, which I'm almost certain doesn't lead the league. Also, I want to see, what is our 4th down conversion percentage? We gotta be terrible. 60? We've completed a 2 or 3/5 of our 4th down. It doesn't feel like it sometimes. I know, actually, now I think about it, we've converted a lot of 4th and inches, but as soon as it's away from 4th and 1, we are terrible, dude. I'm telling you. If it's not 4th and 1 or 4th and inches, we're not converting on our run play. And now for 2-point conversions, we're 0 for 1. We've only gone for 1 so far, and we failed. On 3rd down, we are the worst team in the NFL. How are we one of the best offenses and the worst 3rd down offense? We've converted the least, even though we're not in the bottom 5 of attempts. We just don't convert them. Red zone efficiency, this has got to be, 24% of our red zone attempts are touchdowns. And only 17 of our 37 result in points. That's less than half. That's insane. At least for the best red zone defense. This is such a weird team. We have a solid amount of interceptions. I thought we had... Oh, no, we've thrown 10. So we've thrown some of the most interceptions in the NFL. We have one of the worst differentials, the second worst differential. We have the second most giveaways, and we're solid in takeaways, nothing special. We have the tied for like fifth most interceptions. Nothing special. Yeah, we've got to do better. Like, no, this is why we should be excited though. We have not been one of the best teams in taking the ball away, ball security, red zone efficiency, or third down efficiency, but yet we're still 7-1 and the second best team in the NFL. That just tells you how much potential we have. Because even if we've been playing really bad football at some point, we're still somehow in a spot where we can easily make the playoffs. And once you're there, anything can happen. There's only one... Dude, what is going on with the NFC? So the AFC has all three of the best teams. We have the only two one-loss teams. We have the only two-loss team. The NFC is filled with a bunch of three-loss teams and four-loss teams. Their divisions have to be close. Anyway, enough about the NFC. We don't really care about them. We have two AFC games coming up. I'm not going to decline Tevin Jenkins. For example, if he goes up in depth trait by winning best lineman, I'm not going to want to... I'm going to want to probably re-sign him. So that's the reason I haven't declined his contract. There's a chance that we may bring him back. And we're also not going to bring back Amani Hooker. He's had a good time here. He's played 5 seasons with us, but his career is coming to an end. So is BJ Thompson's with us. And Aubrey really does deserve a contract right now. I want Baker back, but he's probably going to be trash. I kind of want to wait on him too. Someone I don't really want... I mean, Chester Favorite's solid. I think he wanted more salary. Yep, that was enough. Paying him about $3 million a year is enough to have a pretty solid right tackle. Like, it's not easy to have a... What's overall? Is he like a 70 overall backup who's only 25? Like, I mean, even though he's also not good. He's been... Every time he comes in for Guyton, it's always because Guyton's getting injured going against some of the best edge rushers in the league. Like, the competition Favorite is placed against every week is honestly not fair. We don't have Skoronski for one more week. Oh, I need to show you guys the injuries in general, because also it's been me 12 minutes just yapping to people who aren't watching. But, what was I say? Oh, yeah. Injury report's looking pretty bad. We have Burks and Spears both out for 3 weeks, and then Skoronski will miss this game, and Guyton will miss this game and the Colts game. Let's see how the Chargers are doing. Just Christian Harris will miss this week with a PCL sprain. Alright, well, without further ado, it's time to look at their team. So I just don't get, how is Herbert not a 90 overall yet? Like, at this point of his career? Can we see last year? We can't. Maybe he regressed, but I doubt he regressed that early. I guess he just hasn't been progressing that well. I mean, it's not like the Chargers have been really good. Has he been playing well in these seasons? Not really. That's probably the reason. I'm not sure why, but he's been trash his entire franchise. But, yeah, there's Justin Herbert. Malik Willis backs him up. Running back room ain't too strong. J.K. Dobbins and Ben Hurst. How is he a future starter and a trade target? They got Tremaine Harris, who's a day one starter, but who's older and lower overall. So I'm not sure how these tags are working. But at receiver, they got Lat McConkey. I mean, the same receiver, of course, just McConkey, Johnston, and Palmer again. It's solid, but I can see why this offense... I mean, it's a good offense, like, overall-wise, but it's, like, an all-right offense looking at it. I mean, they got Tyler Tyson, who I remember. He's an X Factor. He's an absolutely insane player. What is that ability? What is that? Vanguard. That's so lame. It shows a blocking ability for their tight end. Hey, that's what they think is best. And then Jelani Woods is backing him up at offensive line. This is a pretty solid group. Probably the best line we've played this year, and I don't think that's a stretch at all, because most of the lines we've played at least have one weakness. There's no weakness here. 2 great tackles and 3 really solid interior linemen. Now, the D-line is interesting. I mean, they have a rookie back here, but he doesn't seem like he's getting any play time. He's got good strength. Their 2 ends are very weak. You got Uche and that guy. Neither of them are good. They're both bridge players. They've got young guys behind them, so maybe they would get the start today. But they got Justice Rushing, which is one of the coolest names I've ever heard in Madden. He's a normal dev. This is just not a good defensive line. They got Jalix Hunt, who I've never heard of, as left outside linebacker. Middle linebacker is Diane Henley, finally a good defensive player, backed up by Jermaine Pratt, the former Bengal. And we won't be seeing Christian Harris today. It'll be Colin Graham. This is a terrible defense. Asante Samuel, Jalen Jones, Reynaud Green, Kenny Robertson. Why did they draft a defensive back? I mean, he's good, but it's not like a young group of corners, but I would probably focus on something like D-line in the draft. They've got 2 really solid younger cornerbacks, but I don't know if that's what they need to focus on. Because right now they have 6 corners on roster. Because they don't want to get rid of any of these guys, obviously. And then Alohi Gilman and Derwin James at safety. So the defensive back group helps out their defense a little bit, but D-line is very, very beat up and just not good. Alright, on this weekly strategy here. Yeah, I'll worry about this short pass. Their best player is their tight end, after all. And we're going to need to defend it, but because they're probably going to have a lot of time to throw. And I think we could run inside. Yeah, I think it should be really easy. Reynaud's got the speed. And is there a rushing? Running for 200 yards total might be tough. I think we could actually do it. Oh, actually, there's something I need to do. Hold on. Because I don't want to forget. So we only have 2 running backs on roster. I'm not sure if that's allowed, but even if it is, I hate this sometimes. Even if it is allowed, I don't want 2 running backs, because one injury to either Harding or Reynaud, and we'll have our fullback getting snaps at running back. So while Spears is out, we're going to be signing. Well, you may notice we don't have a running back on our practice squad. Well, I've decided Quentin Donaldson will be moved up and switched to running back. He's got 95 speed, 95 acceleration, 89 agility, 90 change of direction. I think he could be a solid running back for however long we need him. So Quentin Donaldson is added to the roster. He will be playing running back for us, which also means I have to cut somebody. Someone else is heading to the practice squad. But Quentin Donaldson will be switched to running back, which means his number will also change. I'm not sure if he's going to be a running back for the rest of his career because of me, but he will be for now. There he is, a 68 overall. He's probably not going to get any snaps. No, let me be honest. He probably won't be getting any snaps. But just in case something happens, Quentin Donaldson will be there as a really solid receiving back, I guess. He gets 1 juke move. This dude is... Okay, the only problem here is that if he gets on the field, his carrying is low, so he's probably going to fumble if he gets hit. But I think that's okay, because I don't think he's going to get on the field. We'll add somebody to the practice squad. They say Jacob Firth. I don't want to lose Firth. So, who is going to leave? It's not going to be... I mean, I already struggled with this before, and now it's like even tougher. The thing is, do we need 4 backup offensive linemen? I think we only need 3. I think maybe Sean Harrison is the one who's going to the practice squad. I think, yeah, that's just what it's going to be. Sorry, Sean. And you might be saying, why are you getting rid of offensive linemen when you're already losing them? And I'm saying, because we already have 2 backups playing. Now we only have 1 real backup in Landry left. But I think we're going to be fine, alright? Can't worry too much. Or else you're going to die at like age 25, and I'm not really trying to do that. So obviously he's an absolutely terrible power back. I'd rather have Fire playing power back, but he's actually our second best third down running back. So while he won't be playing at all, he's gonna be on the roster. So good for him. Anyway, we can finally begin weekly strategy. It's taking a little bit of long, so maybe just a nice quick blowout after this would be nice. Yeah, it's been 20 freaking minutes. Okay, yeah, let's run for over 200 yards, like I said. Let's allow 20 points or less. Yeah, 350. No, 400. This offense sucks. This defense sucks. 450 offensive yards today. I think last time we did Groves and Sparks, so it's gonna be Groves and Hurst. What did we do Groves and Hurst last time? Let me make sure, because I'm always wrong. Oh, Reynaud, what? Oh no, this is Groves. I'm stupid. It's just... Okay, so it was Sparks. I just wanted to make sure. So this time we'll do Groves target passing. I'm kind of excited for the Tomodachi live game that's coming out. Not really because I'm going to get it immediately or anything, but it's going to be cinema to watch it, I'm assuming. Oh, I could have hit both if I waited a little longer. Okay, so this time I can, like... Oh, I should have hit both there. At least I'm keeping my multiplier nice and high. But I don't think I'm going to get much better than silver. Boom. Okay. Oh, let's go. Is it 20,000? Because if it's 20,000, I can get gold right here. Oh, never mind. Completely missed. No gold for me. That's honestly just sad. I always sell the mag right before I can get gold on that drill. I will get it one day, though. Maybe. I mean, this franchise only lasting at most till season 7, so. Anyway. Alex Hurst. Just do simple trench battle, hopefully. He does decent enough. It's crazy how different these and the college football live streams are, because really, in like a regular week in college football 25, it might take me like 9 minutes to get through. Come on, dude. Thank you. Anyway. It might take me like 9 minutes, especially like if it's the playoffs, like it doesn't take me long at all. But since I'm pretty much always doing weekly strategy, it at least takes me around 1 hour, 5 minutes to get through the stream, and that's on a quicker day. That's on a quicker day. I don't really need multiplier. Dude, can we not, dude? Why is Tevin Jenkins just locking up Hurst? Come on, Dev trait. Dev trait. Dev trait. Dev trait. Okay. Well, it was fun to hope for a little bit. Losing a little bit of fatigue. That's okay. My guys are very, very persistent. A little bit of stamina won't hurt them at all. A little bit of fatigue only makes them more hungry. So we're on the road today. We're going to be wearing... Well, should we wait for our road trip to wear anything special? Because I kind of want to wear our away throwbacks. The road trip's kind of far away, though. And how many games have I been away? 1, 2, 3. Only 3. Yeah, I think I've worn every combination once. So we won't wear our throwbacks yet, especially because we did just wear our other throwbacks, our um, Oilers throwbacks. So yeah, we'll wear. In fact, we rarely let teams wear something nice if I'm not. So we'll actually let them wear their Royal Color Rush, because honestly, like their navy's fine, but it's like much worse. Their navy's kind of like compared to the Royal Blue. Like, come on, be for real. Also, I remember saying they have no 90 overalls. I think they're because like they usually show the top 3, but they do. They just have them on the line, the offensive line. So yeah, that doesn't count.
It's the Titans and the Chargers, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Hewitt. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage and get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, maybe 6 points too.
Okay, I think the Texans might have just ended the Colts' hopes, because like I know 4-5 isn't too bad, but when every other team in your division has a winning record, the Colts are not in a good spot with that loss. But here comes Herbert, 30 years old. He has he has the foundation around him. He's finally seeming to produce. 17 touchdowns, 4 picks. He's throwing double-digit picks and only around 20 touchdowns every year. But he's got a good line around him. He's got good receivers, a tight end. All he really needs now is to actually do something. And even then, which that was... do I feel slow, or is that just me? I don't think he was down there, but... they're still only 4-5. Also, the return of Ernest Jones. Welcome back. Play action. They get it short. It's caught. And of course, they got to take a look at our injuries. Spears, Guy, and Skoronski. 3 very big parts of the run game. None are playing today. And that is a nice hit. And of course, Quentin Johnston, who is known for having butterfingers, cannot bring it in. Imagine we have like a crazy Quentin Johnston breakout season in real life this year. That'd be fun. He just cashes everything. He's like the new Muhammad Sanu. Anyway, 3rd and 8, or DeAndre Hopkins. And he's firing! Knocked away by Ernest Jones. He had all day. I'm not surprised. They have a very good O-line. But they just couldn't find anyone open. He fires into traffic. Honestly, if that's Baker, it's probably picked. Instead, it's batted down by Ernest Jones. And to return is Meredith. Y'all could have done better blocking for me there, let's be honest. There's Groves. Certainly an interesting season for him so far. He's got the same amount of touchdowns as Herbert. Or actually, he has more. 6 more picks, but also 1,000 more yards around that. So, anyway, that's a big win for the Texans. That's like season saving, because if you drop another game, like, that would be terrible. But we're in a pretty good spot. Okay, that is not a good start. They just sold out on the right side there. Reynaud's first carry is a loss. I feel like a lot of our first carries to start the games are losses, because we pretty much always run the ball on first down, and the CPU seems to always see it coming. Caught by Sanders. That's like no gain. That's a yard. And it will be 3rd down and 11. As so far the Chargers are winning the field position battle. If they can get us to punt here, they'll have a really nice Anyway, we go with the candidate there. He doesn't get it. There's an injury for Derwin James. So both teams go 3 and out. But the Chargers are slightly winning in field position. They start at the 25 here. But did they get a first down on that drive? I really can't remember if the Chargers did. They'll throw right here, and he can't get it out. The screen results in immediate pressure, and he's brought down. 2nd and 10 for Herbert. It's going to be a tough battle between Joe Alt or Slater. I'm not really sure who that is. And Aiden Hutchinson, but J.K. Dobbins walks out of bounds. 3rd and 11. Let's not give him time to throw. I think we can make a... There isn't like an electric receiver core or anything. I think if we get to him quickly, which we don't because... Oh, that's knocked away by Tap! The king of dropping picks. But yeah, they actually had their running back pick up a block there, which is huge. Gave Herbert time, but still, no first down. And 3 punts start off this first quarter, and we're not even 3 minutes through. We're just now 3 minutes through, more like. Meredith, and now we're winning the field position battle because we're at the 39. And when in a defensive game like this, field position battles are very, very important to decide who puts up the first points. Groves is going to run on first down. And he takes the hit. And he's down at the 50. Nice job. I tried to slide. Of course, it didn't work. I guess I was just a little too late. But it still results in the first down. So I'm not really complaining. Is this man? Oh, my goodness. Getting it. It looks like the stick drift affected that one. Because he was wide open. He would have been gone. But, of course, the game decided no. I don't know why I'm trying to run outside. Our game plan is to run inside. And it doesn't work anyway. They just send the linebacker right in there. Well, they don't send him. It's just he easily learned what play we were going for. Play action. And we can't get the ball away. Or we can, but it doesn't go very far. Neither offense doing too well to begin. I probably could have punted that a little bit deeper. Seems like they're not going to return it, though. So, down at the 8. So, hey, at least we got the advantage in the field position battle now, if anything. Just need to force them to punt, and boom, we'll probably be in their territory to start our next drive. Herbert finds his man, McConkey. We do not stop them. How many blockers did they have? Because we blitzed 6, and after play action, they still are not pressured. So it looks like the running back once again picks up our blitzing linebacker. So that's what happened. They've been really good at that. Now the Chargers at the 25. This is a good offense. And surprisingly, their defense is playing really well too, which is not good. And that's an easy tackle. Powell with, I think, tackle for loss number 9 on the year. She's getting more snaps than he ever did, especially after Ernest Jones got hurt. And why is Sparks facing that direction? Herbert he throws again. We just keep sending the blitz because we know we're not going to get much pressure with this offensive line unless we do. But it'll be 3rd and 11. Can the Chargers finally convert this? And he's hit as he throws it away. Aiden Hutchinson finally wins that duel against the right tackle. Once again, the Chargers fail to convert on 3rd down. Once again, okay, not a good return. So the field position has evened up a little bit. Now we're at the 32, my apologies. Why am I saying it like that? And Groves can only get a yard on that carry. He just doesn't have that speed to just escape. What are you talking about? Firing downfield to Russell. Can't get his feet down. It seems like it was a little bit overthrown, which is not what you want to say when talking about Greg Groves. Because honestly, we say that a lot when we're talking about his downfield passes. They're often thrown too far downfield. And this might be picked. What? Kennedy caught that? I don't know. I'm just not feeling loud right now. But what a grab by Teron Kennedy, the rookie receiver. I mean, I just launched this. This is just to go up and get it, which Kennedy shouldn't be good at, but the safety makes a terrible play, not hitting him until his hands are already on the football. And honestly, it's surprising. Kennedy held on anyway. First down. And we can't get through. Our offensive line is getting cooked. This is not a good D-line. Tevin Jenkins loses, I'm assuming. Yes, he does. And then, I'm not surprised Favorite. Favorite's not good. But, like, luckily we'll have gotten back next week. But who is... You getting beat by Josh Uche? He's like a 76. This is why I'm not re-signing you, dude. You're terrible. Can I get, like, a corner route? We get it out to Mims. He'll be gaining 8. Like, oh man, it's like not Grove's fault today. Right now, he's just trying to see if he can get any time to throw. For the first time, Harding is on the field. And his first carry of the season is a first down. It's been tough. Maybe we just start running the ball. Even when it looks like... Because it's like they're trying to stop it because they obviously don't have a good D-line. So they're trying to... Anyway, wide open man! Caught! Kennedy, touchdown number 3 on the season. They left him wide open. I think they were a little bit scared of the run, so they sent in a nickel blitz. But that's a pass blitz. That's like a... They know we're going to pass, but... Looks like... Ooh, they got scared of Quincy Russell. This is definitely Mr... Okay, number 16's fault here. He got scared of Quincy Russell. You can see him cheat a little inside, even though that's not his zone. He's just scared of Quincy Russell, which is fair. But then he's like, oh no, Kennedy's wide open. Who's replacing Traylon Burks? And since we're not re-signing Burks, it seems like Kennedy's going to be our third string receiver. I mean, probably not actually, because we're probably going to draft one. But, you know, maybe fourth string. Maybe like the next Jaquan Jackson. He does return kicks for us as well. I mean, hey, keep going like this, and I might draft the tackle instead in the first round, or maybe you're a cornerback. Kennedy's really fighting for his job next year. Or, like, fighting for his job for the next year, because he's got his job right now. It's like, he still gets in because Burks gets hurt so often. But can the Chargers respond now that we finally put up points? And there's a tackle. No, it's missed. Lat McConkey's still on the move, and he gains 3. I mean, the game didn't tell me that was a tackle battle, so I had no idea. I really just didn't know. 2nd and 7. The handoff is good enough for a first down. That was pretty simple, right? I mean, we sent the run blitz, but nobody got off their blocks. I'm telling you, Chargers, if you continue to run, we're going to get stops eventually. Just not really right now. I mean, that's a solid tackle by Jones. We're heading to the second quarter up by 7. Yep, Candidate pretty much has carried our offense to this point.
We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They'll have it 2nd and 8.
Here comes Herbert. I see the wide open running back. I got to Dobbins just quickly enough. Because, of course, for some reason, our guy who's guarding that zone went over to my side because they do that sometimes.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
And this is stopped! Just saying, that's a user tackle for loss. That was all me. And Drew Dahlman, the former Falcons center, heads to the locker room. So that's at least one little blemish on their offensive line as they punt once again. And we're going to let this one bounce. We start at the 20. All right, Groves, we've seen what we can do. Nice catch, Crocker. That's just Like, I was like, okay, I think I can get Crocker on the drag here. But then it was solid coverage. But even still, Crocker still made the grab. Got a solid gain. The 2nd and 5. I don't want. Thank you. Oh, come on. Russell's going to get open. They sent a DB blitz, I think. Oh, no, he probably went untouched. Yep. Like, this game needs to fix this, dude. I wish I was a big YouTuber, because then I could actually go to Madden and say, because people would actually watch it and say, hey, this should not happen. Don't stop doing that. This should not happen. But it happens a lot in college football and in Madden. And it ruins a lot of your plays. And not only does it ruin some plays, it also makes it so that my quarterback's throwing percentage is way worse than it should be, because a lot of those are immediately blown up because of stuff like that. And then boom, 3 and out, just like that. Purely because of pass blocking. And look at their punt blocking. It's better than my pass blocking's ever been.
He's got this at the 27. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it'll be their football. Possession switching back.
I better never see that in Madden 26. We're too far in Madden's lifetime to see offensive linemen still too slow for their defensive linemen to block the defensive linemen. Like, it's not even they're getting cooked. They're not making contact. 2nd and 6. Handoff. And that's a nice tackle by Sparks. On Harris. It'll be 3rd and 3. Can they finally convert one of these? The answer is yes. I went too far outside, man. And you know every run play depends on the linebacker, because D linemen aren't going to make the stop, so it's got to be you. Unless you're not using the linebacker, but in that case, you're pretty much cooked. And we jumped off sides. It's a free play for LA. And it's caught, and he's gone. Okay. Calhoun has like 5 offsides penalties this year, and that's not an exaggeration. He had like 3 in the first 3 games, and then like he's gone like 1 this week. I think like, and then the game against the Bills, I think he got 1. I don't think he got 1 against the Texans last week. But who got cooked on that play? I didn't even check. It was a slot receiver, so maybe it was tap. Oh, you're not gonna let me look at the 52-yard touchdown, man? No, it was Sparks, who doesn't have good man coverage. Don't you love when you're playing good defense for the first part of this game, and then the dumbest stuff happens, and then you allow a touchdown, and it's really just because you couldn't score on your last drive, because your offensive lineman didn't make contact at all, because he's too slow. It's just J.C. Latham. I think it's because of his size that it makes him so slow, and that shouldn't be in the game. And we're sacked again. We fumble. We recover it. What is happening? Give Greg Groves a chance. And now I'm really starting to feel the injuries. Well, even that's Crocker who gets beat. They sent a blitz. And just no one's open. Maybe I throw it to Reynaud, but oh my god, are you serious? Like, how does the ball even get ripped out here? He gets tackled on the opposite side. He literally just lost it. He just threw it in the air and then recovered it back. Like, are you trying to be special? Because you are. Yeah, we got to move downfield and block their linebackers. We're going to punt again. He'll actually move past. Dude, why are the Chargers the best punt blocking team of all time? See how far away our players are? It's never like this when I'm punting. And that's another weird thing I noticed. CPUs will always punt block better than you, because they'll have their one guy against your one guy, and he'll lock him up, but then you send 2 guys to block their receiver or the corners who are trying to block the punt. Please pick this off, Snead. Pick it off. Why are you trying to hit him? Just pick it off, dude. Johnston can't catch. You don't even have to worry about knocking it away. Just hit him. I mean, just catch it. You're probably better at catching than he is. But yeah, when you go with two guys to block them, they'll still... Oh, nice, I guess. I think that really shouldn't be happening. Is it too late to say this football game is still not good? Or is that, like, a bad thing to say? I don't think it is. Most people don't like Madden. Doesn't mean I can't be excited about the new game just because this game sucks. I think it's worse. Is this game worse than Madden 24? Especially gameplay. Specifically gameplay. And then the storylines because they also kind of suck. Okay. It's just, he's just going to run away from the football. Sure. Look at Reynaud. It's like his best carry all day. I don't like any of these plays, but don't double block. Move up to the linebacker. Okay, he tried. He made the contact too. It just didn't really matter. Really, their defense sucks. I think it should be easy. Candidate with his 4th reception in the first half. Tevin Jenkins, you can block a linebacker, bro. I'm sure you can. I know you're on your regression arc as Reynaud's out. So this is why I got that guy, because I was like, if Reynaud gets hurt, which he's not coming back, so no Reynaud. First down. Reynaud's out for the rest of the game. We have 2 running backs on roster. Our fullback is currently our 3rd string. We have a receiver playing receiving back now because I didn't bring a lot of running backs with me. Harding is the guy who's on the screen. I'm not sure if I like that. Of course, he can't get the ball out in time. I don't know what to say. This game is... this whole season, and really the last 2 or 3 seasons have been so weird. Anyways, caught. Quentin Donaldson, the receiver, turned running back for a first down. No, let's just give Russell... I like you too, candidate. Let's give Russell a jump ball opportunity here. Come on, Russell. Not happening. I don't even think he made contact with the football. Is this Harding too? It is. I'm not calling that. Here comes Harding. First down. I can't believe Donald got hurt on his first ever start. It's pretty sad, honestly. Firing. Russell make the grab. No, that dude was... How fast is number 16? Because he, like... You can tell he was running full speed to get to that football. I bet, like... I mean, unless Russell wasn't running full speed. Because, like, this is wide open. And he just... Look how he dashes over there to make that play. Actually, I don't even care that much. I'm not going to check stats. I mean, ratings. I'm just not going to. What is that throw, Groves? You don't... Oh, it's probably the freaking stick drift again, actually. I'm not even going to blame it on Groves. That and getting hit every time is really ruining his completion percentage this entire season. Mims has enough! Firing. Donaldson's got it! What a catch! I forgot, he's a receiver. He's not a running back. A running back probably drops that, but he's actually a receiver. We just moved him to running back, changed his number for it to make more sense. And all of a sudden, he's making big grabs for us. Grove's gonna run, and he's just short. Wait, hold on. Can we get you on a flat? Is there a flat route? Just put him on that. Firing. Russell's got it. We score. Miscommunication from LA. We take the lead back. That's Russell's 8th touchdown, I think. I don't even know how that drive went well, but it did. I'm just like, you can't run flats with receivers. Maybe I just missed it. I'm not sure. But we take the lead back. 30 seconds before halftime. Just get the stop, defense. Come on. Reynaud, no, not your first start, man. You go over here having Harding and freaking Donaldson ball out. I mean, I'm happy to see Donaldson finding his way onto the field. I believe he's an undrafted free agent that we signed purely because of speed. And I didn't know he was actually just plain shifty. He's not just fast. He's made... Oh, my God. Why are we assaulting Johnston? Why did we jump him like that? Anyway, end of the first half. I'll see you guys in a second.
It's a 7-point game after our first 2 quarters. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll start our tour in the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas, Nevada. And it's the Raiders who have the lead in that one. The Raiders trying to gut this one out, as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, we'll take the trip east to Wisconsin to check on the Packers at home at Lambeau. And things didn't work out for them as they fall to the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Jalen Hurts, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting Indianapolis Colts. C.J. Stroud, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. With that, the 2 squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to Kay Scott and Brock Ewer. These 2 teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Ewer.
As always, a hack tip to... During the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. So here's the Tennessee offense getting ready to start our 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 now from the 30. And now to the running back. As they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Finds Mims. Defenders are there to get him at the line. Reynaud green with that tackle. He really needs some chunk yardage here on second down. Now looking to throw. He puts everything behind this one. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. Now they're left facing third and long. Dropping back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They are throwing it again. This time they're going to get there and they drop it. Play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the same. He's got a man marked. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. The Chargers into a nickel set, third down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Left side, it's intercepted. Picks it. And the Chargers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Going to Harris. And they had that one contained right at the line. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. The play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Bring him down, but that is a big gain. You said it there. Hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st and 10, Herbert. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Dobbins. Will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Putting the tight end in motion. Herbert with a blitz coming. The coverage is too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Herbert from the gun. And he drops it in the end zone. The look was there on 3rd down. Instead, it's incomplete. Bates kick is up and good. And it's dropped back to
You're not close. Kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They'll begin from the 36 as the return.
saw when he broke that first tackle. He can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. That second hit, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Quick slant. Here's McConkey. This is a hit for about 5. Stop that time by Jamel Dean. Let's see what they went with on third down. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down. Their punter making his way out now. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. The offense headed back to the field. They'll run here on first down. And he found some running room for a nice gain. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Running it now out of the gun. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Headed out right. Right, throw it deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Going back to the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's brought down for a loss. And after this play, there's a Titan out there who got the worst of it. He's in some discomfort as they head out to check on him. They'll run now on second down. And the defense gets... Small ball. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. Here's a throw. It's money in left. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. This game has already been a good one for him, Gronk. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. Left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Looking for a throw here. He's got it to his running back. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it with all the pressure that drives right on. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well. And now they're keeping the pressure on.
And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
And he gets in. Touchdown. The Titans now lead by 10. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up.
This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Completes beyond the marker. Gets some space around midfield. And they finally bring him down. That is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face second down. Herbert to throw once more. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown on.
Pass him on a quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Defense just needs to hold them short. It's 4th and 7. They snap it to Herbert. They connect for the first. And he's brought down to about that 27-yard line. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Herbert. Completed here to Johnston. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Herbert throwing again. Intercepted in the end zone. Darius Sneed with the INT. It's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's well. Into his return, then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
That one right down the middle. And the Titans push their lead to 18. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert back to it after the pick. Finds McConkey. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 2nd and 3. He's trying to push the field. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Now Herbert again. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. And And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Here he is on 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jarius Sneed with the INT. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Warning here in L.A. Titans ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. 1st and 10 now from the 30. He's going to throw this one. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. On now comes their punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. So this winds up a win for the Titans. Well, it's all about one word right now, partner. Momentum. Getting this win gives you a ton of it, and that should really play to their advantage as they prep for their next opponent.
Can I give you another one, too? How about confidence? Not only is momentum on their side, but they're going to be real confident after how they executed to get the win in this one. They keep that mindset through to the next time out. They're going to be very tough to beat.
So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Titans are your winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
Couple drop. Why are they calling me sweaty? I'm clearly terrible in just getting lucky. Since Latham's about to move inside, I think it's a good idea to get his power blocking up a little bit. He's not great. He's really a great pass blocker, but the thing is, he's a great pass blocker when he's actually making contact, and he's not been doing that. Also, it's time to find out, is Hurst superstar dev? I mean, I heavily doubt it, but, you know, maybe we get something crazy here. We don't. Alex Hurst is star, but we got a superstar dev and a star dev out of our only 2 hidden players. I'm definitely taking that. Ian Crocker. We saw how you blocked it this week. Let's get that up a little bit. So you just don't immediately get cooked. I'm not expecting you to be a great pass blocker, but I do want you to be a solid one, so that sometimes we can give you that opportunity. Oh, he has most of the abilities now. Okay, we'll probably fix this up then. Ooh. make sharper cuts and frequently. I mean, he does go against linebackers a lot. And I think I might. Yeah, I'm going to take out run protector. I'm going to add root apprentice back, and I think I'm going to keep mid and elite. But I could get pass protector because I do have him block sometimes. But I don't know if I really do want that. More powerful truck and stiff arm though. We're going to switch things up for now. Why not? Why not? Anyway, Chargers go down. And now we play the Colts. Ooh, and mock draft number 2. Colts are 4-5 after that loss. We're top 10 in every category except for opponent pass yards per game. Also, Skoronski's back. Dude, the Browns keep winning. We can't take the lead away from them. But Gross is second in yards. Imagine he didn't throw picks and complete a very low amount of his passes. Also, there was a draft story that I forgot to check, so I guess it's gone forever. I don't really care that much. But yeah, this is what our division looks like. We're still, 2.5 games ahead of the Texans with a win over them. Like, it's not looking good for the rest of our division. But, I mean, the Armadillos and Texans are both still in the playoffs right now. I don't like that. I don't want to face either of them, really, but here's the second. Dude, why are the Packers the worst? They are like a top 3 overall team in the game, and they are the worst. Also, they have us as the last pick in the draft right now, so that's interesting. Cody Bockhorst. What a name. Wait, hold on. Let me go back to Scout College players. We have a text message from our defensive coordinator. There's 2 Cordys. I mean, Cordys. What am I doing? Codys. There's 2 Codys, and they both play quarterback. One from BYU, one from Vandy. So right now it's the battle of the Codys as to who will get picked first. That's fun, I think. Who won a weekly award? Snead, right? Yeah, it was Snead. Stroud got sacked 6 times and still beat the Colts. But yeah, that's it for today. Maybe I'll stream later. Maybe. I mean, I usually do. But I'm not going to make any promises. I'm leaving.